Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. It is a great day because Troy is not here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Smells so
I'm
good
joking.
in the studio.
Stop. No, man. Troy and Blake out having some fun.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to have some fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So we wish them well
Absolutely.
on their adventures. And we're doing a show.
Yeah, we do. You better believe it.
We got a show. We got actually a lot to talk about, man. A lot of very interesting stuff.
Oh, good.
One of those being the story that I saw recently about ghost candidates. Apparently we've got some candidates in the race, and you know, this sort of election type of thing happens in typically every race. This is really nothing new. But it's been pointed out this year that there's a couple of candidates who don't seem to have campaign pages. They don't seem to be raising money. They seem to just be there as placeholders to help other people win.
Like AI candidates?
Almost.
Okay.
Seemingly AI candidates. We'll get into some of the details. It's very interesting. You know, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We've also got, talking about local candidates, a lot going on in the local races, man.
Mm-hmm.
There have been some signs stolen. This is also kind of par for the course for political elections. It's really a stupid thing to do. It's
It's childish.
It is childish.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Get
It's
outta
honestly
here.
childish. I don't like that guy. I'm going to steal his sign.
My Sheriff Hardwick sign was stolen. I'm
Was it
telling
really?
You. Yes.
Wow.
I'm so pissed. I love that thing. They didn't take my pest control, though. They could have taken that one. God.
Right? So candidates are resorting to putting GPS trackers on their signs now.
Yeah, I
and
heard
tracking these down.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We'll talk about that. There's an interesting fusion of cultures coming together in a restaurant concept.
Oh.
Yeah, this is an interesting concept, but I think it could make for some good food if they're going to do it right.
Fusion economics.
Yes. And then we've got the Council on Aging engaging in a $1.3 million, big difference there.
Yeah. $13.
$1.3 million COA project, and we know the guy who's helping them put it all together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a big gala this weekend, too. The Staying Alive. I love that for COA. It's so
Okay.
it's the genius
wow.
marketing.
Jeez.
The Staying Alive gala.
Do you think it's genius marketing? Or
Oh, I
is
do. You gotta have a sense of humor. I think it's perfect. I love it. Yeah, no, shout out to Constance and the team out there. They're having a great gala this weekend.
We'll talk about that. The Staying Alive, that should be a viral story,
Right?
honestly.
It's
It
really
should.
good.
So we'll talk about all that and more. First, I'll tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, the Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled bays, a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. We're going by Ford's Garage today.
Oh, good.
Getting a 904 burger. Carter's never tried the 904 burger.
Oh, it's your chance, buddy. This
I know.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting. So we're going to give that a shot. I mean, I've already tried it numerous times.
Of course, yeah.
They are the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater, and their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service Visit them today just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, the Florida Man Games, which our good friend Zuck just decided he was going to verify the Florida Man Games on Twitter. I'm sorry, on Twitter. He doesn't own Twitter. It's the only one he does. It's the only one he doesn't own. On Instagram, Facebook, and Threads.
Hey, congratulations!
We love Threads.
That's awesome.
That's exciting.
Very, very cool.
I was excited about that.
Official.
Man. I know they sent me the whole notice yesterday. They're like, you are verified.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Not an easy thing. Took me 3 years. Seriously.
I know. No, I've been applying for these for a long time for not only Florida Man Games. Right. You can't, they don't kind of tell you how it works. You just apply for it as much as you possibly can. And then one day they let you in if they like you.
Yeah.
Still haven't approved 904 now for verification, but that's okay.
Don't like the profile picture. I'm telling you.
Yeah, maybe they don't.
They won't let me change it. You can't change your profile picture.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
A thing.
Bozard. Jeez.
They're great. Too.
Troy, we really need you back. I'm already not doing good because, well.
How dare.
You're doing great.
He talked so much trash when
That's
you're gone.
all I needed was you're doing great. That's all I needed.
Thanks, Troy.
Jeez. The Florida Man Games. Go to thefloridamangames.com. Get your tickets today. You know what I'm not telling everybody is for locals, I'm extending the round 2 promo code.
Okay.
So locals can go in there if you're getting your general admission ticket and just put in RD2 as the promo code, and you're going to save 20% off that general admission ticket. It's our local only discount now. So check that out, thefloridamangames.com. Get your tickets, see what's new. I'm excited about that ninja course. I really am. And the Ripley's Fire Breathers and Sword Swallowers.
Yep. And the camping element.
And the camping element, the RV element, that's going to be huge. People are going to love that. You can save money on your hotel and just camp.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Super fun.
It's going to be great. TheFloridaManGames.com. All right, Davey, how you doing officially this morning, man?
I am rocking and rolling today on this and fantastic. What is it? Thursday today.
It is already Thursday.
Weekend Eve.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Friday Junior. I love it.
Yeah, man.
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Yeah, going really good.
In and out of meetings, ducking and diving, making the deals.
Oh, my goodness. Never ends. Never ends with this stuff, but we're trying to keep up.
It's fun.
Yeah. What do you got for question of the day, sir?
All right, question of the day. If you could design a themed fast food restaurant based on any movie or TV show, which one would you choose and what kind of food would you serve?
Okay, well, I'm already going with Ghostbusters 2.
Okay.
And for, they got to have good fries for one, but for the fries, because of Slimer the ghost, who's like the featured ghost in the Ghostbuster movies, we're going with the green ketchup. The green slime ketchup for that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure how you get the green there. Is it a coloration of the grass or something?
It's, I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Okay.
No, they used to do it. They used to have green ketchup. Heinz, I believe, did.
Oh, wow.
And then we got to have some, probably got to have some hot dogs out there. It's, it's the Ghostbusters were from New York, so you can get a good dog up there.
Would you have Ecto Cooler? Remember the High C?
Oh, the High C.
Yeah.
Yes, I would bring that back just for this restaurant.
That was the jam back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was so good.
What about you?
Well, mine's kind of gross.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with Golden Girls Grits and Grill.
Okay.
So this would
I should have known this was a Golden Girls thing.
Sponsored by the COA. Sponsored by, yeah. So you'd have canned fruit, rice and spaghetti, and then lutefisk.
Lutefisk.
Lutefisk is a salted white fish soaked in lye for about a week.
Okay. Is that what the Golden Girls ate?
Well, it's definitely what they ate in Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Okay.
Yes, it is a senior citizens appreciation kind of dish, blue light special kind of moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Delicious.
And I did think, Rick had a good, you got to give him your answer, Rick, because that was a good answer.
I'm going back to Saved by the Bell restaurant, The Max.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my
It's just a good vibe. Everyone's always having fun. That was kind of the get up spot. I think you pull that back, old diner vibes.
Yeah.
You actually have a great answer.
I love that answer. Yeah, The Max, man. Yeah, I love that. All right, we got some good answers in the comments.
You're getting there.
A couple of people said Schitt's Creek.
Such a great show.
Yeah, it's a great show, right?
Yeah.
But would you want to eat it?
I've seen one episode, but yeah, I'm scared what's going to be on the menu.
Oh, it'd be like fancy, but it'd be a diner because that's kind of Schitt's Creek, kind of the premise. But yeah,
Okay.
it could be like fancy diner food. Yeah. Oh, it's in the comments. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. A couple people got that in the comments.
Smart.
Heather and Brittany, I
Keely,
think,
nice.
got that in there. Or Keely, yeah, got that in there. That's right. Okay, yeah. I'll be looking for your answers throughout the show. Now that Troy's not here, I'm monitoring the comments during the show. It's not something I usually do. Now, I know you got it. I just feel like somebody else should also have it. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
do
there
have two
needs to be
eyes.
two
Yeah,
people
4
on.
eyes.
Yeah. Well, we got, 8 now?
Right.
Hmm.
Oh, that was great. Dad joke. So you're checking all the boxes here.
Yeah, I
This is
know,
good.
right?
Troy's here.
Now all I
the
need is a
spirit.
goofy hat. All right. Davey, it is time for a quick check of the weather, sir.
Hot.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We go to the boys in the booth for the traffic report. What do we got, guys?
We got traffic.
Okay.
As usual, Carter took a video of him driving in with you this morning. so
Okay, yeah. That looks about as fast as we were
You
going.
guys got here pretty early.
yeah, man. You know, I was late getting him this morning, so we had to
Traffic's
rush.
A little more congested than the last few days, but no reported accidents. Everybody seems to be playing safe and driving good, so
Okay,
continue on.
great. Well, except for us this morning.
Except for you guys, but you didn't get any accidents either, and no one reported you.
Yeah,
I had to go to Chris Lucero's office and get y'all out.
we were close. All right, thank you guys very much. Of course, that traffic report comes to us from Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, look no further than Elace Med Spa. They specialize in providing their clients with a wide range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures. You know all about them, but if you are a first-time customer, first time going in there, and you want to get $100 off your services, just mention Davey's name,
That's it.
and you're going to get $100.
Cha-ching.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a great deal. Thank you, Davey.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Elace Med Spa.
Trying to maybe people look nice out there.
I know, right? Go to elace.com.
Fix your face.
That's right. Okay, let's get into it. St. Johns County Council on
boy.
Aging planning a $1.3 million project to enhance senior safety and comfort.
Okay.
Now, this is good. Responding to an increased demand, as well as having the goal of improving the comfort and safety of its clients, the St. Johns County Council on Aging is planning a $1.3 million project. The COA's main St. Augustine facilities, located on Marine Street, will be what they will be redesigning, of course. The design of the project is being handled by Open City Architecture in conjunction with COA.
Okay.
And I thought, we'll get to it. We'll get to our guy there. Proposed improvements include a new large canopy over the entrance along Marine Street. Ooh, fancy.
That's nice to block the sun. I'm
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
Okay, nice.
It gets hot out there, man.
Very.
My mom used to work out there. It gets hot
Same.
out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to be there out there with Susan. Yeah,
That's
all the
right,
time,
yeah. A new longer entry drive, an ADA accessible path from the loading zone to the front entrance.
They need that.
Yeah, I would have thought that was already there.
Well, it's a little bit.
A new covered walkway from the entrance to the porch, a new roof, floor, and screened enclosure, the north porch, an updated north garden, new walls and landscape buffer along Marine Street, a new garden to the south of the entrance, and an ADA accessible route connecting the River House and coastal community. So, well, they really are doing some renovations
That's
out
cool.
there.
Like they have a really cute garden club out there too. So I know this is going to be beneficial to all concerned. So that's going to be like upgrade. They'll probably do some raised flower beds too. They need that. They're literally working in the ground. So this is going to be a nice advancement.
Yeah.
This is cool. Good.
Yeah, they're trying to raise about $500,000 more for the project right now. Once more money is raised for the project, A.D. Davis Construction of St. Augustine is slated to perform the work. You know, they did the work on the River House back there. They built that. They did amazing work out there. Our guy, Mike Lewis.
That incredible like sound thing in the atrium of the ball of the dance
Yeah.
floor. That is so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you don't
very,
need a
very
microphone. You can
impressive.
stand on the dance floor and literally it'll project your sound just right there.
It's
very
pretty
fun.
great. Yeah. A second phase of work is planned, expected to cost about $600,000, and that'll include the coverings and adding the screen on the deck, as well as adding the ceiling fans for the Sunshine Center. That's really nice.
Mhm.
And 2 additional phases are planned after that, including entrance
Good.
entrance improvements, west side, and a therapeutic garden.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. So that's great, and it's good to know Mike Davis is going to be in on that.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, we give Mike Davis some hell on this show a little bit, but really the top builder in town.
Absolutely. You know what I
A.D.
love?
Davis.
I love what he does. I love what A.D. Davis does is because they hold the aesthetic. Like, look what they did with Flagler College too.
Right.
Like, you still get the whole like Henry Flagler hotel experience. Like, you see that like artistically done.
Yeah.
But it's still modern. It's still like efficient. Yeah. They're an amazing team, honestly.
Yeah, A.D. Davis has done a lot of work with Flagler, done a lot of work with Council on Aging, and done a lot of work with historic structures in general, man. So, yeah, that's exciting. That's going to be a huge and very much needed, it sounds like, upgrade for the Council on Aging, which takes care of so many seniors in our area. So that's very, very important, man. Very
Kathy
good
Brown
news.
is smiling from heaven right now.
Yes, she is.
That's
Boy,
awesome.
Kathy Brown was sure a force in this town.
Absolutely.
I wish Kathy was still around sometimes to just bounce ideas and get advice from her. She was great
100%.
with advice. And she was just straightforward, man.
Uh-huh.
She'll tell you how it is. She would tell you the way it is. So. Oh, man, do we all miss Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss not
Troy didn't say
turning
sound
my
off.
phone off. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have pre-recorded that.
Yeah, just
Sound
have
off.
Yeah, there it is.
just have a somewhat ominous pre-recorded turn your sound off.
No, in Troy's language. Sound off!
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's him too.
Yeah. You're doing great. All right. Oh, Troy's in the comments there.
Aww.
It's got time to hang out in the comments, but not come into the show.
Yeah, hurry back, little doggy.
Yeah, all right, great. We've got a fusion restaurant coming to St. Augustine.
Tell me more.
Yeah, French and Vietnamese restaurants open in St. Augustine at the historic Granada Street location. 2 restaurants with different cultural ties are planned for one location,
Wow.
36 Granada Street. It's going to be in St. Augustine this fall. The French Pantry in Jacksonville is teaming up with Little Miss Ha, an award-winning Vietnamese restaurant formerly of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Ah.
I know. 2 out-of-towners, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to say it. Not me.
36 Granada and French Pantry owner John Valentino said the project has been in the works for almost 3 years now. Valentino, who bought the French Pantry at 63011 Powers Avenue in 2015, Austin Powers,
Yeah, French pastry. Yeah.
said the location will remain open. The restaurant was founded in 1995. He's partnering with Johnny and Janice Hudgens. That's some good old Southern names right there.
Yeah.
Johnny and Janice Hudgens, owners of Little Miss Ha
Ha.
for 36 Granada Street. Let's see. The restaurant is being built at the former, the Corazon Cinema. I know exactly where this is now. The old Potbellies, for those of you who have been here for a long time.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Right across from the Leitner Museum.
Ha.
The,
Sorry.
the floor has been raised because the building was prone to flooding.
Mm-hmm. And stickiness.
Yeah.
I don't think they could ever get rid of that stickiness.
They had to
did
put
they
in a
do
whole
that?
new floor.
Yeah.
They just ripped the whole layer of the floor off of
It
there.
wasn't a veneer. Yeah, that's what I mean.
The interior will be about 7,700 square feet when the renovation is complete. Kronk Dutch architecture
Oh, I thought it was Let's Get Crunk. I was
of
like,
Jacksonville.
okay.
I thought it was Gronk from the
been
football
excited
player
for
for a
that
little
too.
while. Yeah, right. Gronk is involved in this. They're the architect on the project. D. Mayor of St. Augustine is the contractor. Valentino declined to provide a construction cost estimate when the news asked him about it.
Mm-hmm.
2 restaurants will operate as separate entities with their own entrances.
Mm.
Oh, so it's kind of a fusion, kind of not. Like you're going to be able to get different foods in the same building, but they're going to kind of be 2 separate places.
Oh, this is interesting.
Very interesting.
What, Vietnamese in the back and then French in the
Location
front.
fusion, yeah. Yeah, that's
You
sounds
want
like
Vietnamese? Go in the back.
it sounds like a weird hairstyle, doesn't it?
Right.
Instead of the mullet, I want the French in the top, Vietnamese in the back.
That's sharper. Yeah.
Reservations will be required and can be made on the Resi app. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like one of those open table apps.
Is
yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
They say having French and a Vietnamese cuisine in the same building is inspired by the country's intertwined histories.
Oh, interesting.
Probably just really inspired by the people he could get to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Just
hey,
be-
what
yeah.
kind of other restaurant can we throw in here? Who's willing to do this? Oh, a Vietnamese place? Sure, we'll come up. We'll come up with a tie-in. Ha!
He laughed.
Yeah, right. Ha! Oh, you want the Vietnamese place? Ha! Let's do it. Yeah.
You can have French in the front, and then you go to Vietnam in the back for dessert. That's all.
Yeah. There
It's
you
an
go.
all-world wounder there. Yeah.
Vietnam was part of the French colony of French Indochina from 1887 to 1954. Somebody is laughing at my mispronunciation of that. I don't care. Yeah. Two cultures melded somewhat over that time, they say. French remains one of Vietnam's official languages. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
The restaurants will serve old world wines and classic cocktails. The wine list, they say, will contain about 70 to 90 labels, with as many as 40 served by the glass at Valentino. On-site parking, they're going to have about 50 spaces.
Hey,
which
that's
is
a plus.
Yeah, that's impressive for anywhere in downtown St. Augustine. I don't know where they're going to fit that. I don't know if they're going to put a little mini parking garage back there.
Oh.
Let's see. It's going to offer cooking classes and other events, demonstration, but this is very advantageous.
A lot going on there.
A lot
Just
going on.
Stick to the basics, boo. Like
Yeah.
we've seen these cooking classes flare up and then they flare out. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
They're new in town. I'm just trying to tell them.
And I guess those special events and classes will take place at a third concept, the Cash Bar.
Ha!
So, wow, man. Yeah, that sounds different.
They got a date on that yet? 2027, 28? 30,
Yeah.
hey!
I don't necessarily see a date here, but I'm sure they want it open as fast as they possibly can. I'd be interested. I haven't seen that building in a little while.
Oh,
You know, we
yeah,
went
yeah.
to Potbelly's a lot as kids, so it's a historic place for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I might have to take a drive by there sometime soon and just see how that construction's coming
Vern
along.
actually took the roof off of that place with a crane.
Did he? Vern at CDR.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a drone little video of it. I'll try to find it.
Oh,
real quick, or
nice.
Maybe pull it up tomorrow.
Cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty intense. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
piece
bet.
by piece, get up there with a sawzall and cut a portion off. Give the
Yeah.
crane guy the symbol to lift it up, and then they pivot it around. And it was pretty cool with the college and the bridge. And the
Oh,
lighthouse in
yeah,
the
with all that in the background,
Yeah, it was
sure.
awesome. Yeah, I'll find it.
Was there
Okay,
like
good,
a
yeah.
smoke green cloud that just like
Oh, it's like surgery. They put it down, and Vernon specifically's goal. Like they've done stuff in nursing homes where people are in the room next door. And
Yeah.
he can vouch for this. He worked for Vernon
Oh,
for
yeah.
a while with
Very
me as well.
meticulous.
And, yeah, he's
Yeah,
by the book
man.
and over zealous about what he does for safety and
Good.
logistics. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm gonna get CDR on my side.
Yeah, you should.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever need any demolition
That's
stuff
awesome.
or
Or
cans,
containers, cleaning out
Containers.
your house, doing some little demo.
yeah,
Wait,
man.
was that therapy for you? Did you love demo? Did you like? It looks like fun.
Yes. You remember the hotel by
it's-
Whitebirds we did?
Yeah, that was my first job
That
for
was-
CDR.
That was so, we took the whole family.
Yeah.
Went out there with sledgehammers and hard hats and just started breaking stuff.
I found my first fake ID in that building.
Yes. I think
Carter-
we talked about that a few weeks ago.
Carter, plug your ears. You don't need to know about fake IDs. Yeah. What was his name? Do you remember the name on that
He was
fake
from
ID?
Tennessee, but I
No.
don't-
This was a different one.
Okay,
This was the
no.
guy who definitely looked like a drug addict, but
Oh, and he was local, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to start guessing names and call someone out. But
me neither. I want to say it was like Chris or David. I don't
Yes,
remember,
I do
man.
remember that now. The Tennessee
Yeah,
was the other one.
yeah. I found it in a drawer at that hotel when we were demolishing. it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that served as my first fake ID. All right. I had that for a long time just because it was good memories.
Cool to have.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. It's Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Tell us where you're seeing the best prices for gas in the comments. We would definitely appreciate that. And looks like at the top of our list, what do we got at the top of our list, guys? There we go. The Sunoco at $21.99 North Ponce at $324 this morning. The Shell at $146 King, $325. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, $326. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $326. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, $326. Your Gate at 4075 US 1 North, right down the road here, $329. Ashwin on the Island at A1A Discount Beverage, $329. The Gate on Mizell Road, $331. And we got the Shell at 2350 North Ponce, $334. And the Circle K on 207, $339.
And Wawa's not playing nice today. They got 336, and Costco slaps back at 315.
Okay. All right.
Costco's
Did
the
Blake
winner.
leave behind that Costco card when he
Kind
went?
of hoping their elite membership. What happened there? Yeah.
Wow.
Might have to drop that off, sir.
We always called his dad the elitist, but he's the one with the elite membership.
He
now. He's
has
got
this-
gold writing on
Right.
his Costco card.
Very,
It's
and the
unbelievable.
picture on the back, like, yeah,
Wow.
it's like legit.
Dang, man. Wonder if you can use that at the airport
I don't know.
as ID.
It's okay. I'm a Costco member.
Run off the tarmac.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if you run off on the tarmac, you're going to get arrested. But
Yeah.
Chris Lucero's going to get you out.
Hey.
Very easy. Chris Lucero is available 24/7 for you. 904-822-BAIL is his number. 904-822-2245. Get you or your loved one out of jail. All right, we got some live music happening today and tonight. We will start with Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Vibe RW at La Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 1 o'clock. Sunchild, Pierre's Pub at 1. We know Sunchild, don't we?
Sunchild? I
That
don't
sounds familiar. Juan,
know. Oh, ha!
then 39 at 4 o'clock. Our guy at Dewey Via at Marina Munch at 5. Crawford Boyd's Acoustic Anomaly at Tradewinds at 5. Trevor Compton at the St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5. Caleb Joy at the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. The Uptown Block Party at Spinster Abbott's at 5. Jonathan Lee Dotson and Zaza Flamenca at Fusion 904 Eatery at 5:30. Groove Coalition. Ooh, I like that name too.
Mm.
Concerts at the Plaza.
Oh, best of luck, y'all.
Yeah.
Sage it out. Prayers
That's
up.
just a death sentence for a concert.
I still think they get paid, though, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. For them.
Yeah.
Nice to know our tax dollars are paying for things that aren't happening. Well, I don't live in the city of St. Augustine, so whatever. All right. Jack's English Salsa Band
Okay.
at Pesca, 6 o'clock. Courtney Frazier, Rick's cousin, at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Ivan Smith at Casa de Vino 57 at 7. Josh Tennessee Worthy, Colonial Oak at 7 o'clock. Sparks in the Garden, the Uptown Block Part. Is that happening this week? Was that last week?
What?
Do I have last week's music in front of me?
Uptown was
think you
last
might.
week.
The
Yeah,
Uptown Block Party?
Ours isn't matching up to what you're saying.
Ah, well, forget about everything I just said about the live music report.
It was up, so if you saw it, you actually know what's going on. If
There
not-
it is.
Okay. That highly inaccurate live music report comes to us from, we're not perfect, guys.
No.
We're not perfect out here.
Hot mess.
Comes to us from Griffin Service. Huh. They understand that choosing the right company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical services is a big decision, and they want to help hundreds of local families and hundreds more just like you every single week getting problems fixed so that you can get back to what really matters. They've got a great staff, a huge staff, and they even let you know who's coming to your house before they show up.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
Yeah. So you know some fake guys not showing up to your house and making you pay a bunch of money to not Griffin.
I mean, this day and age, with all the things that are out there, that's
I know.
a peace of mind that I
No,
want
I
to
know
have.
it.
Yeah.
You see them everywhere, dozens of times a week, and when you do, it's always legendary service that's en route. If you have an AC, plumbing, or electrical problem, all you got to do is call Griffin. They make it easy. 904-500-2653 or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. All right, we got a terrible Tuesday story here.
Oh, would it be nice if it was Thursday?
I think we've got a terrible Thursday story here.
Oh, that's exciting.
You're doing great, Pete. There it is.
You're doing great.
I had to go on a trip.
It feels like Tuesday to me. I know, right? I had to go on a trip and come back, and it feels like
Ugh.
damn Tuesday. This is a reminder to never take off your flip-flops.
Yeah, duh.
Well, we've got a story about it
Really?
that
Ugh.
highlights this.
Gross.
Yeah.
Jiffy feet.
Yeah, and so much more. This was much more devastating than Jiffy Feet, actually.
Oh, no.
Devastating.
No.
And we'll tell you about that right after I tell you about Fidus Roofing. They support a lot of local charities that support local kids, including Big Brothers Big Sisters of St. Johns County, the Boy Scouts of St. Johns County, and many more. They're also always looking to grow their team and would encourage anyone to come and apply with them. They are master elite contractors for St. Johns County, which means they're great at what they do. probably the best.
Probably.
And that also allows them to offer you warranties that nobody else can touch in St. Johns County. Give them a call, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
Yeah.
That was a good yeah.
Thank you.
They nailed the yeah.
In the shower, practice all morning.
And then Rick stole your thunder.
That's okay.
I was there with you.
We were in unison. It was like the boy band I never had. Thanks, Rick.
Temptations.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The Troytations. That's a scary group. All right, Belgian tourists suffer severe burns in Death Valley after losing their flip-flops.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, a Belgian tourist suffered third-degree burns on his feet during a visit to Death Valley National Park over the weekend. According to the National Park Service, the 42-year-old man was taking a walk on the sand dunes. What a weakling. Who gets burned in sand
Not
dunes?
the brightest, though. Like, why would you go to Death Valley without shoes on?
Yeah, there's a lot going on for this poor stupid man.
Yeah.
He walked on the sand dunes and he lost his flip-flops. The air temperature at the time was around 123 degrees, they say. Jesus.
What dopey.
And the ground temperature would have been much hotter.
Yeah, much hotter, right?
Yeah.
We learned this about walking dogs during the day.
Right. A Death Valley National Park ranger told the Los Angeles Times that the ground temperature can reach 170 to 180 degrees and has even been known to get as high as 200 degrees.
Bro.
They say the skin melted off his foot.
Yikes.
Oh, and then you got all that sand in there too, and the open wound and
Deep
ugh.
exfoliant. Deep exfoliant.
Eesh.
Yeah.
Don't touch that with exfoliant. Not for
Not
weeks.
now. No, yeah. Oof.
The man's family called for help and other park visitors. Why didn't he just sit down? Why did he keep staying on his feet?
You afraid he's going to lose the skin on his head?
Yeah, well, I guess so, or other places.
Now they're going to have to take the skin from his ass and put it on the feet.
Yeah. The officials said he suffered full thickness burns on his feet and was in significant pain. But due to the extreme heat in the area, a helicopter was unable to fly and land safely to get him out of there. Instead, a ground ambulance rushed to the man and got him to a higher elevation where temperatures were slightly cooler. So what they do, just drop him off there. Here, buddy, walk
Yeah.
here.
You can
You're
rest
fine.
here.
Why
Yeah.
didn't somebody just bring him some shoes? I guess at that point, your feet are bloody and torn up, and
Right.
shoes
Yeah.
aren't going to be a good idea
Yeah.
either.
OnlyFans won't even pick that up. Yeah.
Yeah, ruined his foot picks career.
Definitely.
Unless,
Done.
you know what, there's probably some people who are into that.
Maybe. California.
I'm just thinking of the Mustafa line from Austin Powers, which I watched. It's hot down here. I'm severely, badly burned. You shot me. You shot me right in the arm.
Sounds like Jerky Boys.
Yeah,
I
right.
love them.
Officials urge visitors to take necessary precautions when exploring Death Valley, which is
I mean, it's called Death Valley. Duh.
yeah, right. It's the driest, lowest, and hottest of all the nation's parks. Rangers recommend visitors stay within 10 minutes of an air-conditioned vehicle, drink lots of water,
Yeah.
eat salty snacks, and wear sunscreen and appropriate clothing. Do not hike after 10 a.m. Boy, that's not a great window.
Yeah, right.
And wear shoes always. Don't ever take your shoes off.
yeah.
How did he get so far away from his shoes that he couldn't find them again once it started getting hot? I mean, you pretty much know the ground is very hot the instant you step on it. So how did he get that far away from his shoes?
Drugs. I'm just
Possibly.
saying they do that crazy stuff. What is it? Ayahuasca? That's
Yeah,
it.
sure.
he probably was
Ayahuasca, a little bit of peyote in there. Yeah.
To the sun, and like he left everything dopey. Then he burned himself.
I think Aaron Rodgers would argue with you about the ayahuasca experience there, but maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
that's
It's-
exactly how it happened.
It hits different for
Right?
people. I get it.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what a story.
Yeah. We got a couple more. We're going to bring it back local here. Candidates using GPS trackers to recover stolen campaign signs in
Really?
St. Johns County. Yeah. This is a very interesting story. Every year just before elections, it's pretty common to see candidate signs disappear. In St. Johns County, 2 candidates running for commissioner found their signs stolen and then recovered them thanks to GPS trackers. Kind of sad that we have to resort to this, but good at catching these criminals. These candidates are Anne Marie Evans, a candidate for County Commissioner District 1, and Ann Taylor. Well, they're targeting the Anns.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's rude.
She's a county commissioner candidate for District 5. Both women are running their advertising together. The Anns. Their marketing manager, Nicole Crosby, was quick to act. She said, "We had it on our phones. We were following the little blue dot, the trackers, as they were driving away," Crosby said. They said their signs were recovered on a dock on the Guana River in Ponte Vedra. They found 3 of their 10-foot tall signs and several smaller signs at that location. First of all, stupid criminals,
Yeah.
idiot criminals.
Why would you do that there?
Why would you bring it to a place? Why wouldn't you destroy the signs?
Right.
I'm sorry to give people ideas.
But that's just an interesting. Why would you do that? And like, yeah.
These are political people. They think they're smart at everything, and they're so dumb. So dumb. It was a lot of work to have them installed, they say, and then now
money.
a lot of money too. And they say we're going to have to go through it all over again. That's what Taylor said. She said it was just grateful that we had the tracker and so excited that we were able to catch them in the moment. Moving forward, she said we will be putting them in every sign. It's a shame because that's going to get expensive too. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office stated that deputy is conducting a follow-up investigation. St. Johns County Supervisor of Elections Vicki Oakes advised candidates to contact the Sheriff's Office and report their property stolen if they believe their campaign signs are missing. There are penalties for stealing a candidate's sign. Duval County Supervisor of Elections Jerry Holland mentioned that stealing political signage can be prosecuted as petty theft under state law. Yeah.
I did hear some reports out there that some candidates are putting signs on private property, and sometimes the property owners will remove them because it was on there without permission.
I can
does
see
happen
that.
occasionally.
I can
There's
see
a
that,
lot of
sure.
signs out there, so I could see that happening too. But the tracking, that's like a new
That's an interesting way to
right.
to kind of catch the criminals, man. And let's not make any mistake, the people who are doing this are criminals. So you're not making your campaigns look good out
Right.
there by stealing other
Did
people's
they
signs.
catch the people? Like I don't know.
The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office is investigating it still.
Okay.
So I guess they didn't catch an individual red-handed, but they
Right.
kind of found where they were dumping things, and I'm sure the Sheriff's Office can find fingerprints off of those signs because
Yep.
these people were obviously not very smart criminals.
Not smart. Go on. Like why?
Yeah. It's probably somewhere near where one of them lives because they're, again, not very smart.
Not
probably
smart.
didn't
Right.
go too far from home. Most criminals commit crimes very close to home.
The radius.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Trump sign that the guy electrified? They kept
I've
taking
seen
it out of his
those.
yard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen that. That's a little extreme.
Yeah, are we going to start electrifying local campaign
Oh my
signs here? Hey, Ann's, candidate Ann's,
Just saying.
electrify the signs. That's
Charge it up a little bit.
yeah, that's a good way to catch a criminal.
Whoever sold the signs, now they have to vote for the ands. I just
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah, right.
that's your
Yeah, that's the
punishment. Sorry,
penalty. Yeah.
You lost. Yeah.
Or maybe we just trap them like people used to do with birds and a stick. You know,
Ooh,
you put a stick under a cage, and when they steal the sign, a
Right.
big cage drops
Go in
down
a
on them.
cage, yeah. Or like cheaters. Like, did you steal the sign? I did not steal the sign.
Put the microphone in their face.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah. So, very interesting, man. It's not a good thing. It's just not a good look for your campaign.
Yeah.
And
Especially if we get caught. Golly.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty
So
easy
dopey.
to kind of figure out whose campaigns would be taking signs. I mean, you can just see who they're running against and narrows it down pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, Troy said it's illegal to electrify signs, just so you know.
Oh, well, it's also illegal to steal
On your own
signs.
private property?
Yeah.
Right? Why?
Right, yeah.
What about horses?
Yeah.
You have an
Electric
electric fence to
fences?
keep horses in?
Yeah. I would have to see an actual law on that.
Yeah.
I would have to see an actual law that says it is illegal to electrify a political campaign sign.
Mm-hmm. I want to see that too.
Definitely don't want to hurt anybody. I didn't bring it up to say let's do that,
But a little
more or
off the
less-
kneecap. They
I
learned
did.
the lesson.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hurt people.
Yeah. A little off the kneecap. No big deal.
Especially
Yeah.
thieves. That's the
Yeah.
worst.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to let them know there are consequences to their actions, possibly death.
Spanking.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they do in Singapore. They cane you.
Do they? Yeah, well, okay.
That could be the St. Johns County
That is,
spanker.
that is a
I apply for that job.
that's a harsh spanking right
Horrible
there.
job.
Get over my knee right now.
Right here.
Yeah. Did you take that sign?
Bad boy.
Bad.
girl.
Shame on you. Get in the corner.
Oh, boy.
Messy.
Yeah. All right, and our next story, very related. St. Johns County Commission races. 4 candidates linked to a marketing agency that raised questions about election influence. They're calling these ghost candidates. It's a highly competitive political season this year, and the races in St. Johns County are heating up. Now 4 candidates with interactions are notably, interconnections are notably inactive, raising suspicions about their true intentions. Their lack of engagement has led to questions about whether they are shadow candidates. Sounds scary.
Ominous. Dominion.
Designed to influence the election in favor of other candidates. 2 of these candidates, Taylor Ontrup and Fitch McGraw. Sounds like a great country group.
Any relation to Abercrombie and Finch? No.
Yeah, or Tim McGraw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They come together.
Yeah. Are running as write-ins, effectively limiting the August 20th primary to Republican voters only. None of the 4 candidates responded to requests for comments regarding their campaigns. And again, this is pretty typical. I mean, this is not unheard of. This happens with somebody in every single election year, I think. Onthrop and I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it happens.
It's a strategy, apparently, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Onthrop and McGraw, who are running for District 1 and District 3 seats, respectively, have no campaign websites and share a common link to a St. Augustine-based marketing agency called McGraw.
Oh,
Stupid-ass idiots. Oh, my God. Dude, really?
McGraw,
I mean, really?
that's all.
You're not even going to, come up with a shadow marketing agency? You're going to call it your last name?
Oh.
Orthrop is listed as social media manager for McGraw at the McGraw campaign. I'm telling you, politicians are very dumb. While Fitch McGraw's father, Ronnie Chip McGraw, owns the company. Ronnie, old Chip. Chip. Additionally, 2 other candidates connected to McGraw will appear on primary ballots. Weston Ferguson. Who are these people?
All made-up names.
These are all movie names. These are like old Western movie names.
Horrible name.
Weston
Petrov
Ferguson.
Malik.
McGraw's chief operating officer, John Higbee III. The grandfather of McGraw's senior vice president. I mean, the connections run deep. The senior vice president is James Higbee.
No.
Both Ferguson, these are all, and Higbee have, both Ferguson and Higbee have minimal campaign funding and expenditures,
That's why they don't have the websites.
and their campaign websites were registered within minutes of each other, sharing similar anti-development rhetoric. Let's see. Longtime Florida government watchdog Ben Wilcox suggests that the inactivity of these candidates is an indicative sign of ghost candidates whose purpose is either to siphon votes from legitimate candidates or close the primary to only one party's voters. Strategy, while not illegal, exploits loopholes in Florida's election laws to manipulate voter turnout. They say that's their assessment of it in favor of certain candidates. The incumbents are Christian Whitehurst and Roy Alamo, and Henry Dean are facing challengers endorsed by the St. Johns County Republican Executive Committee. But the presence of write-in candidates complicates the process. Chip McGraw, who owns a marketing agency and other businesses, has donated to incumbent Roy Alamo,
Oh, I see now.
his son's opponent.
Mm-hmm.
The inactive candidates Higbee and Ferguson are also linked to the PAC, to PACs based in Tallahassee and Gainesville. They say that supports the incumbents. These PACs have been involved in sending mailers. Boy, we've all seen these mailers. These mailers
The
are getting
mailers
insane.
this year. Jeez, I could build a fortress.
Yeah. And supporting other candidates, further muddying the election waters. Despite the significant financial backing from these PACs, local political consultant Brianna Jordan, who's working on the campaigns for Dean, Alamo, and Whitehurst.
Mm-hmm.
Same person working on all 3 of these campaigns.
Oh, I see what you're saying here. There's a significant, repetition.
It's just very interesting. It seems like all 3 of these campaigns have a lot of the same money coming in. Oh, well, it's
3
not
voices.
not unusual.
But there's
Yeah.
3 voices that
but it's
they
the
have-
same
yeah.
team They're all on the
yeah.
same team.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
looked up the marketing. They're looking for an associate marketing manager and a sales representative.
Aw.
So they are looking for people. So
That's cute.
just putting that out there.
People around here at St. Augustine are just not very good at much.
No.
She claims her candidates are not directly collaborating with these PACs.
Oh, come on, boo.
Eh.
Can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I mean, they're very good at disguising. I'm not going to say them I'm not going to single them out particularly, but candidates are very good at disguising their interactions with PACs, and that's not even just politics here. I've seen that in DC and all that stuff.
Well, not here. The marketing is named after. Oh, anyway.
Yeah,
Full transparency.
Right.
people
Yeah.
just really can't get it together here.
Gotta show a trail.
So you know, there you go. It's that's I don't think the best development for Christian, Henry Dean, or Roy Alamo. You know, it's you want to run your own campaigns. You want to stand out as an individual.
Policy. Yeah, definitely. And you want to see the voice of each candidate. Like they've got to have a unique voice to make you rise up and do this, because otherwise people are not going to vote, and that's the problem.
And all of their challengers have unique voices, and you know, I think this is going to be interesting. I think, honestly, at least one of the three named here, at least one of the three named here will not be commissioners after the election. That's just my prediction. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think at least one of those three, probably two. You know, Christian Whitehurst I think it's going to be a tough battle for him. He's a nice guy personally. We've had him in studio a couple of times.
Yeah, very nice guy.
But I've always said that, you know, really being the cheerleader for us raising taxes on ourselves for that developer tax.
I remember that.
Everybody remembers that. Everybody is going to remember that when voting. So again, nice guy, but I just think that decision may have hurt him with voters.
Do you
a whole
think
lot.
this story in particular is going to hurt any kind of campaign, or do you think they're going to get in front of it? Like how?
I mean, again, this is pretty typical. Honestly, this is pretty typical stuff. You know, they've got big marketing budgets behind them. They all do, and that does make a difference, but it doesn't make as much of a difference as it used to. People are very, very smart these days, and they have access to a whole lot of information that we just didn't have even 10 years ago, you know, through social media, through the internet, and being able to access public records much quicker and much easier. So I think, you know, all the money in the world doesn't always make the difference. I think Jeremiah Blocker was a guy who was working with many of these folks, many of these teams, backed by some of the same money, and we saw the outcome there because voters were just very, very smart, and they made their own decisions.
Right.
They didn't listen to the mailers. They didn't listen to the YouTube ads. They're smart enough to make their own decisions these days.
So do you have to do those things in a campaign this day and age?
Yeah, you
Oh,
still
yeah.
do. You still do. And I mean, the marketing, the political strategists will tell you that you do.
Yeah.
I don't know if the mailers are as relevant as they used to be. Most people just see that stuff and throw it away. Except
I
for
don't even look at it.
Mike Davis just has piles of them over
I
there
don't
that he
even
likes to
look
make
at
fun
it.
of.
It literally goes from mailbox to trash can. Like, I don't even.
Yeah, it's a huge waste of money. I mean, I think being more creative with the marketing definitely needs to happen going forward in politics. Social media advertising, YouTube advertising, and things like that.
Yeah, print. I'm still
Print
lost
stuff
there.
is
I really
right.
am.
Right. So yeah, this will be interesting. You know, like I said, I'm not. I don't have a problem with any of these people as people.
No, they're all fine people.
Yeah,
It's just
all very fine people.
campaign strategies.
Worked with Roy at Winn-Dixie during my first job.
That's right.
He worked in the deli.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cold cuts.
Yeah, Cold Cut Alamo.
I like it.
Just gotta come up with a good nickname to really stand out, Roy.
Apple smoked Alamo.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we should be your marketing team.
Definitely. We could
Duh.
have.
Yeah.
No political.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping
So-
it honest over here. We're
Yeah.
no money from any political campaign.
That's right. No, we don't take money from politics.
No.
Because that's just muddies the waters, man.
Yeah, it does.
Muddies the waters. And I'm sure those three would have paid us a lot of money. And then, you know, they would have expected us not to run that story. That's why we don't take political money.
Could have had a gold Rolex by now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh well.
We all got to have goals, man.
Yeah, man. Top of one mountain is the bottom of the next.
There you go. How do you want to check the comments, sir?
I am going to toggle through the threads of traversing the terrain on this Thirst Trap Thursday.
Okay. As you do that, I'll remind people that Batesview and Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent, and she offers complimentary policy reviews. She also has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills are unparalleled and have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today, just like all of us in studio do. And our friends at B&S Signs, locally owned and operated full-service sign business, now in their third generation of family ownership. Since 1967, they've been providing businesses and organizations in St. John's and surrounding areas with quality signage. I mean, they've done everything. They've worked with the University of Auburn. They've worked with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Doesn't get much bigger than that. But they're also working with the small town guys like us.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, man. They really are great people to work with. A small in-house team that really knows how to get the job done. And what that means is that having a small team, you can communicate with whoever you need to communicate with just with a simple phone call down to their office, man. Super easy to work with. Their work is absolutely top-notch. If you need signage of any kind, stickers, bumper stickers, political signage, because somebody's stealing yours and you haven't put a tracker on it yet, B&S Signs is the go-to spot, man. Check them out online at bnssigns.com. What you got, Davey?
All right, good tip. Heather out there, she saved 25% off at the gate yesterday on her gas, so she got it for $304. That's a great tip.
All right.
I'm sure it's like a gate membership or something.
Right,
but yeah,
sure.
That's a smart one.
Yeah.
A lot of questions in comments about it. Have I seen the Lou Pearlman documentary? Yes, I did. It's about the boy band thing, or it actually wasn't. It was really about Lou Pearlman and being like this really horrible businessman. Like, it's actually really interesting when you fall into the minutia that he used to own blimps. He owned an airline that actually really kind of was part of his financial woes. But I mean, I know Mr. Christ was involved at one point. Like, I was like, wow, the web of Lou Pearlman is pretty dark. But anyway, It's a great story. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Okay.
And also, Troy had some good advice. Well, not good advice, but some reporting on code enforcement has taken a lot of signs too that have put things around businesses. So they'll be there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You got to know where to put signs. All right. Good deal. What do we got for Stordom Stat?
Okay, Stordom Stat is in 1774, English chemist Joseph Joey Priestley, I'm calling him Joey, discovered oxygen through a series of experiments that involved heating and red mercuric oxide. On August 1st, 1774, Priestley used a 12-inch glass lens to focus the sunlight onto the mercuric oxide, an inverted glass container placed in a pool of mercury. This resulting odorless, tasteless gas caused a flame to burn more brightly and made breathing easier. He kept a mouse alive much longer than the same amount of air. Joey called the gas dephlogislated air because it believed to be supported in combustion because it had no phyloglossian in it. He published his findings later that year.
I have no idea most of what you just said.
Phyloglossian, yes.
Wow.
Lutefisk and phyloglossian.
It took him a 12-inch lens.
I know, God bless. I know.
His wife probably still told him it was small. Stordom Stat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. That's a big pizza right there.
Hey!
In downtown St. Augustine, right between Riberia and ML King. Check them out today. Get yourself a few slices. Plugs, Davey.
Hey, we got the events queen of St. Augustine. We got Renee Unsworth in studio at 3
that's right,
o'clock
it's the
today.
first. Yay.
Fall events. Here we go. All
right.
You better be ready.
And I will tell you to go to thefloridamangames.com, see what's new, get your tickets, and we will talk to you at 3.
Bye-bye.